I made my move. My move was to veto things that I thought were not good for the state of Ohio.
Well, today, Governor DeWine also outlined some of the 67 provisions he struck down in the state budget. Lawmakers could override those decisions, but it'll take a 3/5 vote in both the House and the Senate, by the way, just so we can get through that procedural aspect of it. But Danielle Wiggins has been digging through those vetoes. She's with us live. So Danielle, tell us, what are you hearing about regarding how this affects property tax relief?
Well, Christy, Governor DeWine says lawmakers came to the table with some well-meaning ideas to ease the property tax burden for Ohioans. But he also says those changes could have created serious financial problems for local school districts. So in the end, he vetoed several key provisions. That includes a measure that would have eliminated replacement and emergency levies. He also rejected a provision that would have given county budget commissions the power to reduce voter-approved levies. And the governor said no to limiting school districts' carryover balances to 40% of their general fund spending. He also struck down a change that would have added certain levies and property taxes to a district's 20 mil floor, which guarantees a school district's effective tax rate. So here's DeWine's reasoning for these vetoes.
We have to find solutions to our property tax problem. But, look, I'm an optimist, but as I looked at those and imposing those right away in this budget, all of them, I felt that this was not going to be good for our students. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is our students, and I felt that that created a real problem.
Now, Governor DeWine acknowledged that there are Ohioans they're just financially hurting due to increased property taxes. So he plans to put a working group together to provide recommendations for property tax relief for Ohioans without negatively impacting funding for schools and critical services.
Yeah, that's the hard thing to do there. I know the governor also used his veto pen on a controversial education provision, one that, as I understand it, would have given more private schools access to state money through an educational savings account. What was the concern there?
Well, Christy, it really came down to one word: accountability. So Governor DeWine said many of these schools, known as non-chartered, non-public, don't have the same level of state oversight as public or chartered schools. And without that oversight, he felt it was too risky to use taxpayer dollars to fund them.
All righty, Danielle, we appreciate it so much. Live for us there in the studio. Thank you.